DJ Cunning on Kiss.
Welcome back on the other side. We're now joined by StereoType.
Hello.
Guys, how you doing? So I still can't stop laughing that we heard like one of your tracks used in one of the adverts. I was worried that we were going to hear your whole album before we even got you live on the air.
Well, you're playing one of ours now, but we're going to play in a minute.
Well, it's in the background. It's in the background. It's taking it nice and easy.
Admittedly, it's quieter.
Thank you. Much quieter. So, StereoType. We've been asked to explain who you are and who's involved in it from all of you, and including Ollie, the label manager, as well. So just to clarify again, it is Dash, who's one half of Control.
That's right.
And Chris, who is 100% of Screwface.
I'm glad you've cleared that up
There
for
you
me,
go.
because I wasn't sure who's in StereoType.
You could have been 75% of Screwface.
I could have been
25% of the Bee Gees.
People get confused easily for some reason. Things like Beatport don't help when they've listed all our names ever on one MP3. So we're seeing mixes online, and people are like StereoType featuring Control Z, Screwface, Inch's Nan, Inch's Dog. Do you know what I mean? It's just like we just need to get it cleared up. Yeah, I mean we're going to ditch the Control Z and Screwface present thing once the brand's strong. You know,
it's always tough though, isn't it? You know, Chris Carter and Jay Host did it with Rockzilla, and you can never. I think you just got to go. Do you know what? This is our name.
Yeah.
And if people figure out who you are, they'll figure out.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, do you know what? It doesn't matter who's behind it. The album's absolutely out of this world. It is seriously an absolutely amazing album.
Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
What's that noise?
Yeah.
What's this noise?
What's that noise? What's that noise?
And with a Z as well, right?
With a Z, yeah.
Urban spellings all the way.
We're just
Chris, the producer, loves it. He goes, everyone in Breakbeat just uses Zs for everything.
Wow, street, innit?
Yeah. So I've got to say, you know, when someone does an album and there's 12 dance tracks on there, I get a little bit bored, because I think, you know, well, what's the point of doing 12 dance tracks on there? I'll pick my favourite one, play it for a couple of weeks, and that's it, gone. But you know what? You've kind of managed to put 12 dance tracks on there, keep the good energy and the good tempo, but keep them all really interesting, all really different. You've used a whole host of different styles and vocalists to make it, you know, quite a broad spectrum album.
You know what? I'm glad you said that, Jay, because we got slammed in Mix Mag the other day for making what did they say it was?
I think they said we were as subtle as a Julian Clary stand-up routine in a dildo factory.
Yeah,
I would say you're not actually as good as him, to be perfectly honest.
I took it as a compliment, personally.
You raised an interesting point. It's a dance album. Basically, it's a breakbeat album. We wanted to make an album for breakbeat people, because it seems to us that in the scene, when people do breakbeat albums, there's hardly any breakbeat on there. So if you don't like
Electro House.
Yeah, well, there you go. And if you don't like breakbeat, you're probably not going to like the album. But what we wanted to do is do an album that was fun to listen to, and there is some different stuff on there, but it's a testament to our scene, which a lot of people are saying, oh, it's dying and whatever, but it's only dying if people abandon it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So we really wanted to just put out a balls to the wall breakbeat album, and that's what we did.
Mate, well, listen, you really have done it. You know, in my eyes, it's definitely a killer album. And you've done some seriously good tracks and seriously good music. So, just run us through just a couple of vocalists, because there's quite a good spread out there.
We've had a couple of tunes with Beardy Man on there, and one with Spider of Tarantula fame. We've had a couple with the Foreign Beggars. Who else have we had? Tarly, that's right.
Yeah, Tarly, Bex, Riley, yeah.
Yeah.
And also Vent and
Vent was singing on there.
Yeah,
cool. I could just imagine Dan and Sam just singing away.
You know what? He has got a beautiful voice, but you need to get it out of him in the right way.
Ken Mack as well. We've done a track with him and the Breakfasters, who've come out from hiding under the rock. They were on that.
Yeah, where the hell have they been? They've been busy making Electro House. That's right.
Right. Dubstep crossed with country, crossed with.
But you know what? I need to clear this up, because we keep saying Electro House and laughing, and we do make a bit of a joke out of it on the album. We love that stuff. We play some of it in our set. We do play some dubstep as well. People think that we're just mocking the music. We're not. What we're kind of sort of making a point of is that people who are supposed to be playing breakbeat, supposed to be key players, and people who started the scene just kind of running off as soon as a new fashion comes in. We're not insulting any type of music, because we're lovers of music.
No, I mean, at the end of the day, to stay well in music, you've got to be diverse, but you've also got to support what you believe in as well.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all done in a very tongue-in-cheek kind of manner, and anybody who gets upset about it, well.
I mean, we take the mick out of ourselves, so you can't really say we're being serious, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this track in the background, balls to the wall. I mean,
Yeah, it's a joke.
It's great when you play it out. People are like, what are all those kids listening to? And it's just a bit of house, and it goes into dubstep. And I need you to do me a dubstep remix of that whole tune.
We might do.
God,
it's running out, by the way. The tune.
Cool. All right, don't worry. I've got one quick question. What you got coming up for Breaks Pole?
Breaks Pole, 5-deck set. We've been practicing hard, and we debuted it a little while ago.
It's going to be immense. We've got all the vocalists from the album coming down to perform live with us, doing the tracks live, and it's going to be the absolutely best thing you will see there, guaranteed.
Last time we did it, we did 85 tunes in an hour, so we're going to try and get more into the 45 minutes.
Norris down there with Guinness Book of Records. Beat that. All right, guys, it's an absolute pleasure to have you down. We are now going to get busy, get you on behind the decks, get you in the mix, and see what's going on.
Thanks, mate.
Brilliant. Thanks for having us.
Controls it. Screwface, aka
StereoType.